Hey everyone! I know, long time no see. John for Popeyes Postcards. I know it's been about a month, a little over a month since my last video. You have to forgive me, I'm chewing on a cough drop. Was on vacation, made out with the big rat at Disney and caught the COVID and was down for a couple weeks. Just now kind of getting strength back and ambition back, stuff like that. So we're going to do what sold video. It's going to be a little bit different since I haven't done a what sold video in about a month. What I have on the screen are my October sales. Pretty pitiful. I did have my store on vacation while I was at Disney. Hadn't been listing. I listed a little bit when I got back, and then while I was kind of in and out of COVID, I only did like, I don't know, 50 listings, maybe 100, something like that. So as you can see on the screen, for the month of October, 203 orders for $2,400.63. 2463. Over on airplane cards, I only had 15 orders for the whole month of October. Again, hadn't been listing until just around Halloween. The last week, I've actually done about 350 listings over there. So yeah, last month was only $213. So what I'm going to do is just go over like the top sellers for October. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, the ones that sold the bread and butter, the $3, $4, $5 cards. So sorry, felt a cough coming on. Effing COVID. I can see how that kills people. I really can. So I think everything we're going to see here, I've either took a best offer or sent a best offer. Like this first one, Livermore, California, 1910s Dirt First Street View, real photo postcard. I think this actually sold for like 64 bucks. I bought this at a postcard club meeting, and I paid with like the discount, the dealers we give each other, I probably paid about $5 or $6 for that card. So yeah, it sold for 64 bucks. And then this little reseller tip: if you go to Disney World, Disneyland, go to Trader Sam's Grotto. I've been to both Disneyland and Disney World. Disney World, you can put your name on a waiting list and get in the actual Trader Sam's club, which is about the size of a broom closet. It might fit 25 to 40 people, if that. And it's a really cool atmosphere. It's something you can, experience once. But they have a patio section that has all the drinks that you can get inside. You don't have to fight for a table. So what you do, get your drink on. You can get the drink without the mug. It's like, I don't know, 15 to 16 bucks, really heavy rum drink. Or spend $30 and get your drink on, and then you get a new in-box tiki mug. So I ordered the zombie drink. It just comes in a like a plastic cup, throwaway plastic cup, and at the end of the night, you pay your bill, and they bring you the tiki mug. So I paid $30 for the drink and the mug. You come back home and you list it for 55 bucks, and they sell within a week of listing, and you pretty much drank for free. And so we drank for free and ate for free, based on what I got back in selling the mugs. So I bought 3 of them. Got a little tipsy. I had 2. My wife had 1. But it's 165 bucks, and I spent 90 and drank and ate. So anyway, just a little tip. Had an order, had all these postcards from one buyer, and thank you, they're a whatnot buyer also. $45 for all these holiday cards. Probably the most interesting one is this one, and it's Grace Drayton, but also Grace Whitemere. I think I Grace Dayton. I think it's the same person. Two different names, same person. It's the lady who did the Campbell Soup Kids. So $11.49, but the whole order was like $65, something like that. Sold Maryland Curtis Bay Coast Guard Training Station to one buyer. They bought 3 cards for $34. I'll just pull up one. I didn't do this, obviously, but it's just the Coast Guard Station in Maryland. Each went for $11.34. These scenic greetings from Templeton. One buyer bought 3 of them for $32.97. Again, they're just these very generic Templeton greetings from. I think I got these at the York Postcard Show last year. They either came out of the quarter box or I paid 80 cents for them. So I made my money back on those. Pacific Mail Steamship Company, SS Korea, Palace Gates, Peking, China, 1904. Sold for $29.99. Not a postcard, but this came in a postcard buyout. This was from the dealer whose widow contacted me. They also collected these. When you go to like old antique auto shows, the people who put on the show give you these little metal placards that you can put on your dashboard or sign, badge, whatever you want to call them. So I had a whole bunch of these. Haven't listed all of them yet. I think I only listed 1 or 2. And after probably 2-3 years, this one finally sold. It says $29.99. I'm sure I took a best offer on that. I didn't sell many Queen Elizabeth cards because I had them priced high before she passed away. Did take a best offer on this one. Queen Elizabeth, Coronation Day, real photo. Probably a 10 or 20% off offer. Norfolk, Virginia, Trailways Bus Terminal Station, 1950s. Probably this is an Instagram post when I first started getting back into social media after my hiatus. Bought this in a stack of postcards. It was a nice thick stack for like $5. This sold $25. Cumberland, Maryland, Kelly Springfield Tire Company, real photo. There's that, and sold for $25. Anaheim Disneyland Town Square. ASI is what you want to look for on the older Disneyland cards. And of course, you can go to Sundry Collectibles, look up Disneyland postcard checklist, Sundry Collectibles, and it gives you all the information you need to know about Disneyland postcards. Best offer was probably about $14. Same buyer bought this one. Sorry, gotta suck on the cough drop there so I don't cough. Anaheim Disneyland Sleeping Beauty Castle ASI. Again, there's the ASI. When you want to list these type of cards, put the ASI, and then if you can see the number on the box, in the stamp box, put that information if you have room in the title. So probably about $14, $15 for that card too. I don't remember where they came from or what I paid for them, but $1 or less, I'm sure. Whole bunch of Wikiwachi mermaids sold. One buyer came in, $27 order. Always pick these up for $1 or less. They always seem to sell very well. Sold a hockey card. I've told you all before, I get addicted to ripping packs of hockey cards about every 10 years. Then I wake up and disgusted with myself for how much money I make and how little return I get. Everyone never gets the big names. So these ones I listed on eBay. I don't have many left because they did something with the item specifics, and it got rid of like 1,000 or 2,000 listings or pictures or something. Anyway, I took them all down. Sold this one probably about $21. Slayton, Pennsylvania, Slate Quarry, 1910s, $22. I'm sure this came from the postcard dealer who died, and the antique mall was selling his stuff for pennies on the dollar. But that went for $22.99. Muskegon, Michigan Heights. Muskegon Heights, Edgewater Cabin Boat Dock, Texaco gas station, real photo. Nice Texaco advertising sign there. Don't remember what I paid for it, where it came from. Probably took a best offer, but we'll say 30. Oh, it had to be because they did these in order, so probably around 20 some bucks. Naples, Maine, church cabins, real photo. Someone just showed up on my front steps. Who can it be knocking at my door? Anyway, $22.99 for that card. Next, Georgia, and this is Belton, Georgia, Red Top Station, roadside souvenirs, cider, gas pumps. So put all the keywords you can. I put in the cider. If there was any Coke button signs or anything like that, I'd put that in there also. Probably 21, 22 bucks. Best offer on that one. Here's a car ad, 1950s old Super 88 Fiesta wagon, dealer information. So again, you can see, was this ripped out? No, that's just the stuff in the beginning. Kind of looks like it's perforated along the bottom. But there's the dealer information. These are the cards you want. Plain old card of that without the dealer information, 7-8 bucks. With the dealer information, probably 18, 19. Elmira, New York, Civil War Rebel Confederate prison pen. Again, probably $18, $19 for that on a best offer. Next, this is really, it stands for North German Lloyd Bremen SS Columbus steamship, 1930s. Again, probably a best offer at 19, 20 bucks. Steamship sell. I still kind of kick myself for how cheap I let them go on whatnot, but oh well. Yeah, so German line steamships. This is Hollywood and Vine, California, 1940 Street View Brown Derby action photo. So you want the street action stuff moving in the background. And $17.99 for that postcard. Block Island, Rhode Island, the Windsor Hotel, circa 1905. Again, probably 19, 20 bucks on a best offer. Pre-1906. Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Lansdale, PA is a bolo. 1930s Lansdale Theater, Bittner Drugstore. Probably should have put the talking pictures in there too. That probably did better than the, and there's some tape or something on it. But yeah, I should have put talking pictures in there somewhere. I did put the theater, but would have been a good bolo. I probably would have taken out Pennsylvania and put in talking theater or talking films, whatever like that. So 18, 19 bucks on a best offer. Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, 1909 Main Street View East. Again, probably came from the dealer. Yeah, I can tell by the IE down there. Probably paid less than $1 for that card. $20.89. Sydney Center, New York, Main Street, looking south, 1911 view. And probably the same dealer. Can't see his information, but it just seems like a card that I would have bought from him or his estate. $18.99. And then Hartsook, California, tennis court, real photo. Again, probably $18, $19 for that card. And over on the airplane cards, like I said, kind of dismal over there. Not much going on. Sold these 8x10 black and white photos, and I have thousands and thousands of these things. If I do my listing show on Thanksgiving, which I'm leaning toward doing, I'm going to probably try to kick out a whole bunch of these. They're easy to list, just like postcards. Scanning them is sometimes a pain in the ass, but they usually do pretty well. Usually put out best offers at 25% off on these. I'm sure that's where most of these sold. And this is an actual postcard, $19.99. So that's a quick what sold. Since I've been back from vacation and getting better from COVID, like I said, I've been listing a lot more, and I've had some pretty decent. I had a decent uptick in sales. To sell, you got to list. That's really what it comes down to. So I will get into, I'll do my best to do a what sold video next week. So, hey, before I forget, I know I have like 1,300 subscribers and I appreciate every one of you, but you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not checking out Jiminy Flip It. He's on every Monday and Friday just to hang out, talk a lot of postcards, talk a lot of other stuff, but it's just a hangout. It's really, really laid back, no drama. So go over and give him a subscribe. He's close. He's very close to getting his 1,000. I try to be there every Monday and Friday, and it's just nice and relaxing, nice chat. Ephemerama III is coming up this weekend on Whatnot. Ben, New to You Provisions, Picker John, Luke Bastiques, Dom, the Primetime Treasure Hunter, has the prime 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock start. And here's Jiminy Flip It again. And then yours truly. My stuff's already listed in the Whatnot store. So I hope we see you this coming Saturday. And postcard shows. I know I have not talked about these for a while. This weekend, actually starting tomorrow. So I'm not going. I want to go, but I'm not going to be able to go because I have something on the 12th. And my wife won't be here, so I can't leave. So the Chester, this is pretty much near Richmond, I believe. Chester, Virginia. We got one up in Michigan. It's the Detroit Postcard Show. New York City Metropolitan Postcard. That should be a big one. We got some big shows coming up. San Francisco this weekend also, and definitely if you're in the area, even if you're 300-400 miles away, drive it. Get a hotel, drive it. It's all business expense. Come to the York Postcard Show, November 18th and the 19th. 75 dealers from 35 states and half a dozen countries. Millions and millions of postcards. You got to show up for that. I'll be there. Marty Jiminy Flip It's going to be there. Brian Goodman, who was on the Thrift Hunters with Jason T. Smith, he's going to be there. Just come on in. It's very laid back. It's intimidating just because of the sheer amount of cards, but show up, sit down in that seat, look through a box of postcards, and guarantee you will make money if you go. And if you're just a collector, go. Yeah, just go. That's all I can say. Go. We'll be there. I'll be there. We'll have fun. And in Portland, Maine, November 26th. So there we go. Yeah, shitty sales for October, but things are looking up now that I'm back, getting over the COVID and getting back to listing. Thank you all for watching, and leave me a comment below if you want to. I put a little poll up about doing Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to do it. I got to figure out StreamYard. It's been 3-4 years since I've gone live by myself. So, but we'll get it figured out. So you all have a great day. Hopefully your sales are terrific. See you soon.